Good morning, Tech fam. It's Tuesday, May 20th, and you're listening to FLYTECH Daily, the podcast that makes your morning smarter in 10 minutes or less.
We've got some major tech stories today, and if AI feels like it's taking over, that's because it kind of is. But don't worry, we'll break everything down so anyone can understand what's going on.
For our first topic, Apple's Google NotebookLM app just launched on iPhones, giving you an AI-powered research assistant in your pocket.
For our second topic, President Trump signs the Take It Down Act, a new federal law targeting deepfakes and non-consensual AI-generated content.
For our third topic, an AI scammer made millions by flooding Spotify and Apple Music with fake songs, and no one noticed for years.
And for our fourth topic, Google I/O kicks off with bold claims, new AI tools, and a big bet on AI-powered smart glasses.
All right, Michelle, let's fly.
All right, so Google has officially launched its AI research tool, NotebookLM, on iPhones and Android. It was previously web only, but now it's mobile, and it might just become your favorite productivity app.
Okay, so if you never used it, NotebookLM is like ChatGPT for your own files. You can upload PDFs, notes, Google Docs, or even entire web pages, and then you get asked it whatever you want. The AI scans the content, it pulls answers, summaries, or suggestions instantly.
All right, so let's just say you're a student with a 60-page reading packet. NotebookLM can give you a summary, highlight key takeaways, and let you quiz yourself. If you're a marketer, it can extract talking points from research texts. If you're a lawyer, it can help you analyze documents fast.
I can become a lawyer?
Pretty much.
This is great.
You have the right to become a lawyer.
And the best part, you're not asking a generic chatbot. You're asking it about your own materials. The AI is focused, contextual, and now fully portable on your phone.
Google says NotebookLM's goal is to accelerate thinking, and early feedback from beta users has been glowing.
So what's the takeaway, Michelle?
Google's NotebookLM app just turned your phone into a personal AI research assistant, helping you learn, prep, and work smarter wherever you are.
For our second topic, in a rare bipartisan moment, President Trump has signed the Take It Down Act, a new federal law that cracks down on the distribution of deepfakes and non-consensual intimate content, especially those generated by AI.
Let's break that down. A deepfake is an image or video made using AI that swaps faces or creates false scenarios, often so convincingly that they're hard to distinguish from real life content. And these are increasingly being used in revenge porn, misinformation, and political sabotage.
Under the law, sharing explicit content without consent, including AI-generated deepfakes, is a federal crime. Offenders could face serious jail time, and platforms are now legally required to take it down within 48 hours or face fines.
The FTC will be enforcing this, and tech companies are already scrambling to update moderation systems to meet compliance deadline.
The law's a major win for advocates, especially women's rights groups who've called legislation to combat the growing epidemic of AI field harassment.
So what's the takeaway, Nick?
The Take It Down Act marks a big step towards protecting people from AI-powered abuse, and it puts real legal weight behind digital accountability.
For our third topic, a new report just revealed a shocking fraud scheme involving AI-generated music, fake accounts, and millions in stolen royalties, and it went undetected for years.
All right, here's what happened. A single scammer used AI to mass-produce thousands of generic tracks, lo-fi beats, instrumental songs, ambient noise, and then uploaded them to streaming platforms under different fake artist names.
Then using thousands of bot accounts, the scammer reportedly streamed these tracks 24/7, tricking platforms like Spotify and Apple Music into thinking the songs were very popular.
And here's the kicker. Streaming royalties are paid per play. So all those fake listens turned into real cash. Investigators say the scammers earned nearly $10 million before the detection.
This exposes a serious vulnerability in the way streaming platforms calculate success. With AI able to generate music in seconds and bots able to inflate views, it's becoming harder to tell what's real and who's getting paid.
So what's the takeaway, Michelle?
The AI music scam proves the streaming economy is ripe for manipulation, and real artists could be losing income while bots get rich.
For our fourth topic, Google I/O, the company's annual developer conference, just kicked off. And as expected, it's all about AI search and the next generation of hardware.
The spotlight is on Gemini 2, Google's next-gen AI model that powers everything from Gmail replies to image creation tools. Gemini 2 is faster, multi-modal, and now integrated into Android and Chrome.
Another big reveal, Project Astra, a prototype AI system that combines visual input with spoken commands, basically like Google Assistant with eyes and memory. Imagine pointing your phone or smart glasses at a product and asking, what is this and where can I buy it?
Speaking of smart glasses, Google is teasing a new wave of wearable devices powered by Gemini. These could include real-time translation, object detection, and AI-assisted navigation, all hands-free.
With OpenAI and Apple looming large, Google's making clear they're not backing down on the AI race. They're doubling down.
So what's the takeaway, Nick?
Google Glass is coming back. Just kidding. Google I/O 2025, it shows that the future of tech is deeply AI first, and your next device might not be a phone. It could be glasses that talk back.
All right, and that's all for all of our stories today. So, Nick, can you give us a takeaway?
For our first topic, Google's NotebookLM gives you a smarter way to process information right from your phone.
For our second topic, the Take It Down Act is the first major law protecting people from AI-generated abuse online.
For our third topic, a 10 million AI music scam shows just how broken the streaming system is when bots replace real listeners.
And for our fourth topic, Google I/O 2025 proves AI isn't just a feature, it's the platform, the interface, and the entire future.
And that's it for today's FLYTECH Daily. If you love the insights, hit follow and drop a 5-star review, or share this episode with your smartest friend.
We'll be back tomorrow with more on the latest Apple leaks, Meta's new AI avatars, and which startup just raised $200 million to reinvent search.
Until then, stay caffeinated. Peace.